What's the deal? What up? Okay. What's up, y'all? What up, Captain? What up, Mikey? Darian? What goes on? What up, Bougie? People in the Zoom ski. Glad to have you. New York, Yonkers, baby. All right. Awesome. What's up? You going to sleep? Yeah, the older one was not feeling well, so she went to sleep. That's what that was about. Other than that, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? Oh, yeah? Cool. Good to know. It's a rhetorical question. I know no one's going to answer. I get it. I get it. Pretty good. Yes. Let me get rid of those cells. We can't market cells, so I'm going to get rid. I mean, we can't market the break even, so let me get rid of BE. If it was a win, I think we'd leave it for the remainder of the stream. But this thing is simply unmarketable. Shout out to Reza. Did I leave it? All right. All right, we're filling up here. We're almost at 300. We'll do a breakdown in a second. Just went in to say hi. Hi, Israel. Drop a like, sub to the channel. Hope you stay. But if you don't, have a good evening and a good night as well. Almost there. Almost at 300. Got my breaky. Okay, Captain. Captain. Okay, Captain. Wait, what was I just looking at? Shit. Messed me up. I was looking at something. You interrupted me, chat. Alright, here we go. 300 in here. Let's get into a little breakdown. Let's see what's going on today. We had this nice drive down, right, the entire day yesterday. And how did we start off today? So the weekly broke the previous weekly low. The monthly is still rejecting. We're making a bottom wick, but we've rejected so far after making a top wick. The daily closed bearish below the daily resistance. That's what I can see off the Ripski. Wait, let me annotate ski. All right, here we go. All right, so the daily closed below the daily rate, below the overall daily level here, right? Well, did it? Hold on. There's a level here, but we closed below the most recent. So I'm still expecting a fill of this wick. Let's see on the smaller time frame what we can expect after that. Ooh, the previous 4 hour has closed bullish, and the previous 4 hour has closed bullish back in this range. Closed below, and then now it's closed bullish back in that range. So what I'm expecting here, and according to this, is a fill of the wick on the daily, and then a possible rejection on the 4 hour, depending on how this 4 hour closes. Because if we close doji, I'm going to expect the bottom wick still to tap lows before coming up, if we do come up at all. Let's see what the hourly looks like. Okay, so you have a resistance that you just formed. That falls in line perfectly over here. Right there. Very nice, very nice. Okay, we have a level down here that I seem to enjoy. I don't know how I seem to enjoy it. I just like that level. I don't know what I'm saying. First trade was a fuck no. No first trade. Let me get rid of that. Yeah. Whoa, wrong thing. Almost stopped the stream. That would have been fun. Huh. Alright, alright, alright. I see you 1 hour. I also see this level here. Oh yeah, right there. All right, gang. So what I'm looking for, I'm looking. Oh, look at that. The 4 hour has flipped. So we're most likely gonna sit here through the hourly close unless the 30 just closes fairly strong above here and we get a bottom wick to 66 and then a flip up, right? Overall, I'm gonna look to see how this this hourly candle closes, because if the hourly candle close above here now, right? If we close like this, I'm looking for a bottom wick to this area, to 66,651. Once we tap that, where I'm going to look for an entry to come up, because this would also be a bullish 4 hour close, which would give us a gladiator candle here on the 4 hour right here. This would, once this closes above, right? And that gladiator candle then should have its own low broken, which would happen in this case. See, we would break it, and then this is the next advantage point where we can look for a rejection at 66.6. Ooh, 66.6. Spicy. Anyway, off topic. And we would look for the bottom wick entry over there. Hold on. But if this hourly can reject right now and flip and close bearish, or especially if it can close bearish below 66.6, I'm looking for roughly, I'm looking for roughly 67.369 to continue down. That's gonna be the play. But right now we must wait. We must be waiting. It's crazy. My kids ran into the office, turned on the cartoons, and dipped. And I'm sitting here for watching cartoons. This is crazy. No more cartoons in my house. Why there for wick entry for buys? Because at that point, that's the next area, I guess, of interest, and we'll also have the previous hourly and the previous 4-hour lows broken there. So if the next, see if we close like this, like we are on the 4-hour, just above this area, right? Right, if we close like this on the 4-hour here, right? Then if the next 4-hour opens with a bottom wick and breaks the previous 4-hour, I'm looking for a flip and a drive up. This is what I want the next 4-hour to look like, because otherwise we wouldn't close above here. Ideally it would be above here. We'll see. See how it plays out here. Because I believe we can make a top wick right now on this hourly, still come back in range, and then the next hourly we're looking for a top wick and a ride down. I believe I'm more bearish than bullish. I believe we are more likely to get sells than buys, but we can get both. There's potential for both. My vantage point, where it's where price drives from. From here we drove down. From here it drove up. That would make more sense. That's just the area we tend to drive up from, right? So if we get a closure above this range, maybe this will explain it better. Let's draw it again. If we get a closure above this range, right? It's doing something that we couldn't do before, right? It's showing us, it's giving us volume, which means it's the closure outside the range is an indication of volume in and of itself. And it's more or less giving us direction, because this is going to be a 4-hour closure, not just a 1 hour, not just the 30, right? So if we're going to look for buys, and then the next candle opens up with a bottom wick, even if it's going to eventually come down, the bottom wick is likely to reject in areas where it's rejected previously, right? This area. And we would see that we've previously coming down rejected. See? This this area. Ballpark this area, it's okay. If we reject lower, it's fine. We'll sit through some drawdown. But after that, it was this area. If we start breaking these lows, we will look for closures and to manage risk if we are in buys somewhere over here. Because once we're closing below this area, we are looking to retest these lows at 57. Most likely that's what will happen, but if we do close above, we'll look for buys. I don't believe buys is the play though tonight. A lot will depend on where we drive out of this little mini range that we're in right now. Looks, I saw the same set after the first rejection earlier. It's crazy how much you teach everyone. Thank you for all you do. Yes, sir. Mr. Wicks think 1 hour can flip and close below 6699. I think it can. There's plenty of time left in the 1 hour, yeah. Absolutely. That was a nice wick there. Yeah, really pay attention to this. The next 4 hour, I don't know if you're going to pay attention through the entire 4 hour candle. Sit through the next 4 hours. But a lot of times when you close like this, you'll have the next 4 hour open up, create a top wick, come down bearish, looking like it's going to fill the range, tap this area, and eventually do this. And then this candle will look like this. Oh, whoops. And it'll break the high, come down, break the low, reject, and then end up driving back up because of a really strong rejection here, but it's not going to have enough juice to retest the lows because of that strong rejection. This happens a lot. That might be your play deep into the next 4 hour candle, maybe 11 p.m. Eastern. Looks, I send you an Insta. It's probably lost in the sauce. It's probably lost somewhere. Or it's not lost. It's probably amongst the bunches of messages. It's probably amongst the 4 messages that I got in the last month. I'll look for it. I'll look for it. What is it about? Let's just discuss it here. Why you gotta DM me? Let's just do it as a group. We're all family. Didn't Don and you say in New York that we could go for sells at 1970 area? Did this now change because we created a range quite near below it? I mean, we can go for sells at 70 area. We're basically at it. We're at 69.8, or well, it's 68.8, but my area is 69.8, so we're gonna see how we close here, above it or below it. Four hours closing in 37 minutes? Yes, sir. How did you and Don meet? We did time together. How can I determine the drawdown cause of my risk? I'm not sure what that means, though. Honestly. Drawdown cause. Oh, what's the reason for the drawdown cause of what? Of risk? What's drawdown risk? Yeah. Years on the rock together. Your broker seems to have a drastic difference with their spreads like Asian versus New York. No. Okay, I wanted to ask you about copy trading. I know nothing about copy trading. Don does that. I don't. You going to the next summit? I don't know if they invite me. Maybe. When you move starts to be in when you close full. There's no preset digit number. It's very trade to trade, very situational. 1:25 a.m. here. WC, that's a loyal fan. All that. The Zurich Axioms. What's that for? What class is that for?
So,
What's up? What was that for?
no, so it's a book on
Can't hear you. All right. You see, this is the reaction I bring out of people. Chat. I ask them a question, they just get up and leave. That's cool. That's cool. It's not like we're live here or anything. I'm good. Boy, he said, and dipped.
oh shit, can you hear me now?
Good.
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, no, I had to switch headsets. No, this is a book I got introduced to me like a couple years ago, and it's like it's written by a son of a Swiss banker, and basically like they had a bunch of rules that they had for risk and reward, and it's probably like my third or second time reading it. It's been a while, so.
Interesting. So you like reading books a few times? Is that like, do you like just, you feel like you missed something that you didn't really understand? Or?
No, I mean, I don't know, most of the time, like I'll reread a book. Like my favorite book is, have you read The Alchemist?
Alchemist, no.
Okay, yeah, no, so, damn. So there's certain books that I'll just like reread like once or twice a year. Because I always just get something out of it.
You unread, diseducated, FOREX STREAMS, unmillionaire ass. He said, damn. Wow, what's The Alchemist about?
So it's about this, it's pretty much just about like going, like everybody has their own personal journey that they go on, and like everybody has a dream or something that they want to do in their life, but most people kind of give up short. And it's basically about this, it's about this kid who, he really likes this girl from his village, but he wants to go out and see the world. And he's like I think he's like he's a sheep herder, I believe. And he ends up, there's so much like build up to it, but pretty much what he does is like he wants to go out and see the world and discover his own treasure. And he meets a few people in the beginning, like this king and then this woman, who tell him like, you need to travel to, I think he has to travel to Egypt, or yeah, he has to travel to the pyramids. And pretty much it's just one of those things where like the moral of the story is like, on the way to, oh my god, Captain, on the boy, Crud Wolf, like on your journey you're gonna have a lot of ups and downs, but in the end, like as long as you keep at it, like you're gonna get there. So it's kind of like similar with trading.
Ah,
Yeah. So it's like no matter like what you're trying to do, there may be like some of the most wild shit that happens. But as long as you keep going, like you're gonna figure it out. Because at one point, like he sells all his cattle, he has all this money, and he's in a foreign land, and he goes to this bar to try to get some help, and they were speaking a completely different language. And this is like the beginning of the book, and he thinks this one guy is like helping him that can speak his language, but the bartender is speaking a completely different language, and the bartender is basically telling him not to go with this guy, and this guy pretty much like stole all of his money, and he like lost all of his gold. And this was the beginning of the book, so it's just like one thing after another happens to him, and like it's just a crazy journey. But in the end, he ends up discovering like the treasure that
which he wouldn't discover if he did listen to the bartender.
no, so if he didn't go on the journey and if he would have stopped, he would have never discovered a bunch of treasure that was like buried underground next to the pyramids.
See, so the bartender was trying to save his life, and you're like, damn, should have listened to the bartender. Nah, it's a good thing he went on this fucking journey. Yeah, sometimes
So
good advice. Damn. Wow. Well, good advice can really keep you away from reaching your full potential. Not all good advice is really good advice in the end. That's crazy. That's what I get out of it. If you listen to the damn bartender, and he would just not have gotten screwed and robbed, he would still be sitting in a different bar talking to a different bartender, but he got robbed. He didn't listen to the guy that was trying to do good for him, and then discovered all this treasure. Wow.
yeah, and then he ended up meeting like his future wife. Like it's crazy. So like if that didn't happen in the beginning, then he wouldn't have like gone on this journey, learned a lot. He had to like work at this glass shop and clean glass to receive enough money. He had to like do that for a couple of years, and then like ended up meeting like this village in the oasis, and he ended up meeting his wife. It's crazy. It's a crazy book, but it's just like yeah, if he
Said,
didn't.
okay, I'm going to the bar now.
But yeah, basically the moral of the story is like, you know, most people are too scared to, you know, take the risk or take the leap and just go after like what they want. But typically when you do, you know, it's not going to be a straight line, but you know, you're going to get there. And you know, there's going to be things you discover on the way that you wouldn't have come across if you didn't take the risk. So
That's a good book. Yeah, The Alchemist. Look it up, guys. Moral of the story, go to a bar and get drunk enough so you can get robbed. You might discover some treasure. What's one gonna be the next life advice video? You know what? I haven't dropped any shorts in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm gonna start again, I think, next week. Leap of faith is a must to achieve your goals, but you always need to know how to stand up if you fall face down.
shit,
I felt like he said it with a finger up in the air, like. Book. You guys know how to say book in Russian? Yo, that speed video is so funny. He said, nah. Y'all just say this? Paulo Culo. Culo. Only thing I know in Russian. Did you miss any trades? Fuck no. Fuck no. It's the snowman trying to get everybody banned. Yo, Israel, you were here 40 minutes ago. Said you just showed up to show some love and good night. W, pulling in overtime. Why are we stuck on this 4 hour? What are we doing? We are ranging. Ranger danger. Chat too good. Green. It's not a command. I don't know why it's not a command. Should be a command. Green, you need to make that a command.
That's because I'm green, isn't it?
Did you hear about those brokers? Actually, no. I have no idea. I seen somebody post something about brokers closing, but I have no idea. I'm not really sure what's going on. Do you guys know? Does anyone know what's going on? Why are brokers closing? What's going on? What have you guys heard? Hang, 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 hang. Just think about the situation in Palestine. I think it sucks for the world, but it's good for us as traders. Alright, I need some quality comments, chat. Let's go, some high quality comments. Why are they all going to get clipped? What's going on? Don't know all the details. That's the thing. Like, how much of what you do know is a true or a fact or even a, highly probable. Like I hear shit all the time. How long did it take you to quit your job? I mean, the actual submitting of paperwork maybe about 4 seconds, but the storming out and making a scene took about 45 minutes and about 2 days in bookings. It was about a weekend experience. I think you can fashionably quit a job within 3 days. I mean, if you really want to go out on top. But how many of you really want to do that? Come on, man. Who's coming with me? There's a new tax law for banks, exemption from taxation, and maybe that's why I don't get it. What does that have to do with a broker making money? Previous 4 hour, yeah, it's got a wick. It's minor. Yeah, I think we should still break that low. I think we still need to come down here. Will we? I don't know, because we seem to be respecting for now. This range, ugly. I'm not gonna do what everybody thinks I'm gonna do and flip out. Word. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're cool. Be honest with us, are you wearing pants? Yes. Typically, I'm not. To be totally honest and to be fair, chat, typically during the stream, I do not wear pants. First time we're ever talking about this, but we can have this discussion. Tonight, I'm actually wearing pants. But typically, ain't no pants. But for some reason, tonight I'm wearing pants. Oh, you didn't even see that. I lifted up my knee, but you free ball when you trade? Yeah, and then when I get up, my balls stick to the leather chair, and every time you hear this sound. No, bro. I wear shorts or pants like everybody. The fuck kind of question is that? Damn. Bro's just scratching in balls. You know what? You wouldn't know it if I was. Right? You don't see my arms. Right? You don't know if I'm scratching my balls right now or if I'm typing something on a keyboard. You don't know. This stream has really gone down south right now. You guys, man. concentrate here, all right? We're waiting on this 4-hour close, and ideally this 4-hour close will give us an indication of where we want to go. No, 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 no. LeBron or Jordan? Don Vo. Got you, Bonin. Donvo bulk would be insane. Just took a huge dab for you. I mean, chat. Let's see what happens. Let's wait. Maybe we'll all take a huge dab. Because if we close below 6.6 right now, 3.43, we get a top wick to 6.98. Buy. We're gonna smoke an atomic bong together, right? This is our. Wait. Yeah, if we get down there, you guys already know what to start doing at 57. Have you read the Bible? No, but you know what? I've seen, heard, or read the entire Bible in parts just throughout my life. Just someone would bring up a verse from, you know, from the first one, then you'd watch like an hour and a half of a movie of another part of the Bible. Then you'd watch a cartoon where they mention it. No, I read the Bible a long time ago. I'm Jewish. I took Bible study for like a week. It's a wild experience. What time frame is this chart? Oh, that's a 4-hour. So we're ranging. Yo, Wix, what's with the haircut? Get a skin fade and go bald in the middle? I'm just gonna do what everyone else does and just like wait a while. I'm sure eventually I'll get there. Shit. Damn. You guys don't understand what dedication it takes to actually grow hair out. It's like, you know what it's like growing hair out? It's like succeeding and then moving on from your old friends, right? And not really finding new friends yet. That's what growing hair, because look, when you grow out hair, right, you have a nice hairstyle in the beginning, like it's nice and sharp and the edges are cut, and then if you want to grow it out, you go through this like 7 to 8 month doofy period where it don't look proper because it's too long, right? It looks too doofy because it's not like sharp cut and short. But then it's too short for you to do actually anything nice with it. So there's this like 5 to 6 month doofy looking period. And the same thing for friends when you're finding success, right? When you're finding success, you don't want to deal with the same bullshit. You want to deal with people that are now in the industries where you're finding success, where you share common goals, right? So you slowly lose friends, and you're like that doofy period where you're not really, not really feeling like hanging out with the old friends, but you're not really cool enough to hang out with the new friends in the industry because you really haven't made any. It's that little weird period. I can't believe he's comparing hair with philosophy. I can do that. I can do that. I smoke. It's true. I'm telling you. When you start getting like into something you've never done before, right? Like let's say your whole life you were like a video game kid, now all of a sudden you play golf. You're gonna have like new interests, and none of your video game friends are gonna want to play golf, right? Because they're gonna be like, that's whatever. We don't play golf, bro. Go ahead, have fun, enjoy. So slowly you're gonna, look for new friends, and there's this doofy period where you're not really cool with anyone that does what you do, but you're not really interested in what the old friends had to say. Wix like the stream. Yes, I'm doing it right now. Thank you. What's wrong with golf? You know what? I kind of started to like find a new appreciation for golf. Like there's got to be a reason they take up so much space. Not do a comparison with NBA terms. My brain isn't on that right now. It was rolling and that's where it stopped. The things that go on in here, it's really more of like it's not like a Wheel of Fortune type of wheel. You ever seen the Price is Right type of wheel where they just go, let's just see what happens. Well, that's the wheel that's happening in here. At that moment, we just happen to land on air and friendship. Yeah, exactly. See, somebody gets me. I know what you're saying. You're neither here nor there. Yet is a good point. Buck the Fly understands. See, yo, Buck the Fly. Whenever you're in South Florida, hit me up. We'll go smoke a joint. Matter of fact, I'll save this one for you. Golf is not a sport. Yeah, where golf is basically going to church. Yo, the Rangers are up 4-0 on the Red Wings. That's wild. Sorry, Chad. I'm at the pool smoking. Damn. Press the button.
The smoke got me. I got bronchitis.
Smoke did get me. We got 3 minutes here, Chad, till the 4-hour close. I got 3 daughters. Yes, sir. Yep. All I make is girls. Can't miss. If you know anybody that needs a daughter, let me know. Can't miss. Only girls. I only make girls. You get cut out. Nope. Got my trusty orange cup. Just kick it with my friends till I leveled up. They don't want to hang no more. Or probably wouldn't be interesting for you to hang with them either. Unless they're about the same thing that you are and about leveling up as well. I got friends that are satisfied with, like, they're content with where they are in life. A lot of them. Well, right now I don't, but like growing up and getting into trading, let's say I go back about 10 years. Yeah, most of them were really content with where they were, like what they're doing, pretty set in their ways. Not really looking to level up. A lot of them, yeah, a lot of them leveled up in their own field, and it's like, you know, a road, you know, eventually roads split. Doesn't mean that they're going the wrong place, right? Or the wrong way. Just the road going to a different place. Make what a command? I don't know. Green. Make a command for green. I don't know. Please move. I just did. I've been here for a week only. Move again. Looks, how much is your trading account? Not for sale. It's true. Hour. Ooh, 4-hour close. Our close bearish, but really weak bearish, and the hourly still in range, closing bullish. I'd wanna We want to break out of this range. It's ugly. I mean, are you trading on a large account? Yes. It's huge. It's huge, believe me. Would I lie? I'm the Forex guy. Need a good Netflix show right now? Right now? Oh, guys, right to Netflix. Demand they put me on there. The first streamer on Netflix. Well, no, that's not true, actually. Everything on Netflix is a stream. First live streamer on Netflix. The show with the lady on the boat? What? I don't think that's Netflix. I think that's like Pornhub. What you telling the guy? The 4 hour is gonna have to flip here at some point. Let's see. Maybe if we can tap 66,343. Actually, no, the hourly closed below. Let's see what happens, Joe. I was thinking about buys at 66.3, but I don't like the higher time frame closures. Oh. Whoops, do Don's lifetime signal match to your target trade all time? I don't know what that means. Be clear. Basically, anyone who owns a license for MetaTrader can potentially sell. There's a white label broker, aka scam broker, that can cause issues in MetaTrader reputation. Well, I don't think MetaTrader issues or lets you do that anymore. I think if you want an MT5 license, you actually have to go through MetaTrader themselves, not through a white label. Wix win Lambo? Never. Well, never say never, but not yet. Couple at 961, still holding in profit. That 4 hour close before market close, still holding strong. Yeah, damn, you got entries way early. Morning session, huh? We were here in the morning. 161. New York session. Get a second mortgage while you're at it. Unless it's a 94 Civic, then sell that shit. Chat. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? What up, Wilfred? How are you doing? I mean, you still follow down signals, or are you trading on your own now? I've always traded on my own. Most of the positions that Don sends out, I don't take. I do take positions from time to time. A lot of times on streams, we'll agree on positions, and I agree with most of the positions he does send out, but I won't enter it unless I've broken it down on my chart and it matches my levels, and I'm home. The biggest reason for getting signals was just getting access to Don. I paid for access. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I see the signals that he sends out, but a lot of times I'm not home. I don't trade off my phone. I only trade off my PC, and if I have my levels marked up, right? So there's some times where I show up in the morning and he's entering position and I don't have my levels marked up. I don't enter. It's very rare. Most of the times, like, I'm completely in tune. And we're completely in tune and agree on most of the stuff. Don's a fucking G. He's been killing it. It's tough here because look, every time frame It's closed differently. All right, the 15 closed bullish, the 30 closed bearish, the hourly closed bullish, the 4-hour closed bearish. Right, so every single time frame is telling a different story. A joint in my country is about $2. You should move here. Honestly, I don't think that's a good reflection of the high quality of life if a joint is only $2. I'd really question the quality of life wherever you live. That's that Reggie Bush word. That's that Arizona. That's that Zona. What's the minimum amount of money you recommend to start on a live account? To start on live account, the minimum that you can deposit, that's where you should start. The minimum to trade an account where you're trying to grow it and make money, probably 10,000-20,000. Put in 5, grow it a little bit, add a little more work, right? So get it to 12, 15, and then 20, and then you can start placing decent trades. Yeah, see, this is what I was looking at. Might pop up here. Oh, we will pop up here. What I will say though, chat, is if we flip here on the hourly and break the lows, I'll have sell stops. If we flip now, we have no business coming back up. If we break the 4-hour highs here and flip bearish, we will have a sell stop on the break of the current 1-hour candle. Break it a low. This candle has no business coming back, especially on the 4-hour. If it does, it means it's grabbing liquidity right now to come down. I got 5 on it. Nice drive on the hourly. Yeah, I would have took the buys if we tapped 66 here. We never came down that far. The hourly just flipped and drove here. Or drove up, but didn't really drive. How much is that wick? Build. Fucking 10 pips, 11 pips. So we really still haven't gone anywhere. We haven't gone anywhere just quite yet. The range kind of oogly. guys talk about in the chat. What is going on? What is going on? Oof. Respect in here. It's ripping, mate. It's ripping. Any secrets to finding strongest support levels? Resistance levels? Yeah, do it on the higher time frame, the 4 hour and the 1 hour. See if they can match up. If you get a 4 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute matching up, found a pretty solid level. I died in a car accident last year. Do we congratulate you or do we send out our condolences? Because the way you're saying it, I'm getting a little bit suspicious, man. I had to remind myself I don't have a doorbell on my bed. It's ripping. I can't do nothing here right now, chat. But it's ripping. It's ripping something. Something somewhere is ripping. Excuse me. Gone down. $54, no clue. $57, yes. When, no clue. This is just not really the area you want to trade here. I mean, to each their own. If you really want to. Wait, where did my toolbar go? Use any other strategies on gold? Yeah, I mean, I've traded many different strategies. It's just all of them have eventually narrowed down to what I do now. I'm getting sick, I think. No, fares, don't ship anything. Do not ship anything. Alright, so the first 30 has drove up here. The hourly's made a bottom wick. The thing here is, how much range do we have here? Oh, bless me. Thank me. I'm welcome. I see driving, but there's just no position here. Like, there's nothing to take. Maybe on the close of the hourly, if the next 30 can come back down and close back in range here, I would expect it to head down. Wix, is that tattoo real? Yeah, it's one of those stickers that you lick and then you leave it on your hand for a while. My kids gave that to me. Got a new sticker every morning. Help you be more confident taking your trades? Yeah, taking a large number of those trades before confidence sets in. Win rate, seeing blues in your terminal builds confidence like nothing else. Having the same trade form over and over and over and come back every single day and having it work out a large majority of those days, it builds confidence. But you need to take positions. You need to build your own confidence by experiencing the markets, right? Five minutes here, chat, for this 30 close. All right, enjoy the music while we wait for this to close. I'm gonna go smoke my Jamaican joint outside for the next couple of minutes and dance my motherfucking ass off. huh? We flip. Let's wait on this 30 to close. And a top wick. We might not even get a top wick. Might just drive down. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's the 15. Yeah, the 15 flipped hard. Let's see, maybe the next 15. The 30 is gonna close bullish here though. Let's see if the 30 can close doji or bearish, then I'll be fairly interested. Or if the 15 can leave a bottom wick here and come up with a top wick. Because now we're closing back in range on the 15. This is interesting. Yeah, this is a really good push. Won't flip the 30 though. And it'll be really tough to take an entry if this 15 closes with no bottom wick. Wow. It's a little difficult to take any position here. Because why wouldn't the 30 flip there, right? So I'm guessing the hourly's taken over here. And the next hourly should give you, the way this hourly has played out so far on the 30, I believe the next hourly should be a good indication of what we're going to do. Unless we can take a position here on the next 15 if this 15 does something like this. If it flips and doesn't drive, so let's say we get a closure like this on this 15, right? Even if, as long as it creates that bottom wick, and as long as we respect this area, this 15 can close bullish below 9695, and as long as it creates a bottom wick, then we can look on the next 15 for a top wick. We need a respect of this overall area on the smaller time frame, and once that's respected, you can look for a, how do you know it's respected? You'll wick above it and you'll close below it, and then you look for a top wick here and a drive down. This is what we're looking for. So we need this to flip and leave a bottom wick in the next 13 minutes without driving. It can happen. It can flip and pull back up, for all we know. That's why we must wait for closures. We can take a trade quickly. I got college to go to, know what I'm saying? We just took a trade quickly. Did they score again? Oh yeah, it's 5-0. Rangers are giving them buckets. Or pucks, right? What do you call buckets in hockey? Give somebody buckets? No. Give somebody sticks? Pause. Your bias is sells or buys. My overall bias is bearish. The bearish is bias. Can I get an answer, please? What did you ask? Trading. What's up? Got my first pay ever 2% out of the account, but now I'm down 8% on the funded because of adding too many positions on a losing trade. Any advice? Yes. You ain't ready for funded. Go live, your own account, low lots, and get consistent. Not for a month, not for 2 months, enough to pass a challenge, but for a year or two. It sounds like a long time, but when people were telling me that when I first started trading my first year, if I listened to them, I'd probably be a year ahead of where I am right now, right? Because I didn't listen to them, and then it still took a few years after all my bullshit. So get ready for a few years. All right, we're breaking the 15. How did this 30 close? 30 still bullish. 30 closed 5 minutes ago. We saw it close bullish. Now I'm like, well, how did the 30 close now? Nope, still bullish. I know the FOMO plays. I know the type of FOMO people are feeling as they see this top wick and they're expecting to drive down. And they're like, fuck that bottom wick. We don't give a shit about that. We know that it's going to flip there. We'll drive down. And then it's like, well, Alright, so it flipped. It created some kind of bottom wick here. Not really a great one. How long should I take? Should it take to pass the funded challenge? Took me 8 days. The only one I passed. It should take you as long as you want, but you should pass it. Doesn't matter now that there's no time limits on them, right? Take as much time as you want and pass. EGIA, man. Looks like take sell now. Gotta go. Bye. Later. Drop a like. Sub to the channel before you dip. What prop firm? I'm not on any prop firm. I've done 2 challenges. I failed one. I passed one. When I passed, took me 8 days. Then I got the payout in 6 days or something like that. It was honestly for content, but I'm not gonna do shit with it. It was just, the whole point was to show you that it can be done with the way we're trading and the trades we're placing on stream. Alright. So it was like a demo challenge? No. I passed an FTMO challenge and then I failed an alpha capital challenge, but backwards, the other way around. Yeah. First one, I didn't really know how. Excuse me, I think I'm getting sick. But yeah, first one, I didn't really know how drawdown limits work on funded accounts. So I was just trading the way we trade here, and apparently there's daily trading drawdown limits, so I had to change it up for the FTMO challenge. Good thing about FTMO, I got a refund and a payout. I don't remember what the spread was like on funded. I did that like half a year ago. Yeah, I think it was definitely bigger than on my live account. Five minutes on the 15. The hourly hasn't flipped yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the 4-hour flip. Interesting. And the 5, and now another 5 closed. Let's be patient, chat. Let's see what happens. The 4-hour never flipped yet. Started coming down, but it never flipped. Might flip here. Also, remember what I said? We might come up, break the 4-hour high, come down, break the low, and then start driving up again. We didn't break the low, but we're about to flip here. So I think the key is going to be how we get, what kind of closures we get on the hourly and the 30. Remember when you was against funded account? I still don't think it's a great way to learn. Or I don't think they're beneficial for you as a trader. After doing them, I don't think I really, honestly, I'd have to, I'm more keen to hold on to my previous opinion of being against them. I mean, to each their own, but it's not a good mindset. It doesn't set you up for success. Wix hated when we spoke about funding me while he was doing it. Yeah, I was doing too. I did too. Is good for who doesn't have access to capital? I don't think so. I think it's good, like you might be one of the few that gets paid out, but then when you get to real life capital, if you're trading the way you're trading there, it's going to be really hard to build capital in the live markets based on the rules they set for you. Like it's a different way of trading. You're over there, you're not trading to grow an account. Over there, you're trading to make as much as possible before your withdrawal. When you're in your own account, you're trading to build it up, right? So the risks are different. Your understanding, like trade to trade, it's different, right? You really can't fucking, I don't know, supercharge your account on a funded. Grow it a little, withdraw, grow it a little, withdraw. What are we doing, chat? What's the best way in your opinion? In my opinion, the best way is to flip the tape here. Oh wait, the tape doesn't need flipping. Oh, whoopsie. No, in my opinion, the best way is to go live. And if you're not profitable, go live. Doesn't matter what you put deposit in your account. You know, $100, $1,000, $10,000, $100,000. Doesn't matter. You can deposit 100K and still trade 0.01. You can be a six-figure trader if you want and trade 0.01. As long as that's what you're doing. As long as you're trading the lowest lots possible, trying to get as many lessons out of the money you have in the market right now as possible. Right? You want to pay as very little for it to get the best possible education. In order, the only way to do that is to take the lowest lots possible and enter positions with your, with your own setups, and that's how you learn. Sample size, real live markets. You suggest have a full-time job? I suggest you have a job, and if you really want to get good at this, I suggest you prioritize this over everything else. So figure that out. Figure how to juggle that. How to make money and still prioritize this. When I mean by prioritize it, I don't mean prioritize this all day, every day. This is what you do. I mean like prioritize it and make sure that a few hours a day for a specific session every single day, day in and day out, you can show up here with a clear head and be in tune with the charts and what's going on and not have to worry about anything else. And as soon as that time's up, the time in the charts is up, that's it. You go back to whatever you were doing before. All right, the hourly's flipped here, but it's so late in this hourly. Fuck, we might try. It's 13 minutes here. I'm gonna see how we close, chat. I want to see this hourly actually close bearish. I'm okay with missing a drive. We might drive, but I'm okay with missing it because I want to see this shit close. What's up, Jacob? You learn a lot with 0.01? Yes, you will get a lot of lessons in. Hourly flipped? Yes, I know, but it hasn't closed. It's flipped and it's fuckery. Fuckery Central. Does live streaming make more than trading itself? Are you joking? Ignore that. Let's see how we close here on the hourly. What is flipped? Exactly what it means. You see, it was bearish and then flipped. I mean, it was bullish. See, it was driving up, it was bullish, and then it flipped bearish. We got 10 minutes here for the hourly, so let's see how it closes. 11 minutes. Almost 12. Might see a strong bearish pop, and it's okay, because then that means we'll have more momentum going into the next hour, and we'll take positions on the next hourly. But if we close like this, which means the 5 is bear, 15 is bear, the 30 is bear, the 1 hour is bear, and the 4 hour is bear now after it flipped, yeah, we're gonna take positions on the next hourly candle. Oh yeah, this is interesting. Should pop here. Much to the bottom of the range. Pips. Right, that's the hourly. Okay, I'm gonna take a sell right here on the break of the 4 hour lows. I don't think this 4 hour should come. I just took a sell here. My entry. I'm looking at the 4 hour. Remember I said we'll take a sell stop if the 4 hour rebreaks its lows? It just did, so that's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Now, stops aren't too bad. We might change them, but we start driving up. But honestly, in this case, the 4 hour shouldn't rebreak its own high, so we might move the stops down. We might get a top wick on the next hourly, or we'll look to manage risk if we close here with no bottom wick. But this is mostly based on the 4 hour and the 4 hour rebreaking its low. Yo, I don't understand. I've literally pressed sell like 4 times. Chat. So how I always do this is I take a position. Hold on, chat. I'll tell you. I take 2 positions, right? So that's how I close 50%. But didn't activate. Yo, I gotta videotape this. Yo, chat, I'm not sure what's going on. I can't, like, I'm just getting an hourglass on my broker. It's fucking crazy. Yo, the same shit that happened this morning. Chat. You guys could do whatever you want here. I know I called this, but I'm not in a position here. I'm not in a position here. If you guys want to close while you're break even, you're more than welcome to do that. But I gotta yeah, this is where I was gonna enter, but I'm not in a position here. I can't even manage it the way I want. Yeah, this is crazy. Hold on, chat. I gotta figure out what the fuck's going on with my broker. Yeah, I would probably close and wait for the hourly close anyway, but yo, I'm literally gonna send the same shit that happened this morning, chat. Why you not entry? Because my broker's not letting me open positions. That's why I said I close. You guys can close over there, break even, or wherever you are. If it runs, I'm not gonna count it as a win. If it doesn't run, I'm not gonna count as a loss or a break even. I didn't get entered for a position here. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on. Are you on IC markets? Because the same thing happened. I can't trade on IC markets, but like, is this like going on with all the brokers right now? Yo, stop playing. Yo, I'm closing out right here. Yo, they just Yo, I don't know how many times I pressed, but they just opened me up at 6 pip drawdown on 8 positions. On 8. I'm sorry, on 6 positions. So I must have clicked it 6 times, and every single one of them just opened up in drawdown. I closed them off immediately. As soon as I seen it open, I closed them all off. I've never seen some shit happen like that. I mean, it's alright, right? It's 30 pips or whatever. That's like, I don't care about the 30 pips. I just care about like that. Like, this throws off the whole, like, yo, I'm trading. What the fuck you guys doing? I'm afraid. Because I must have. I think I pressed it more than 6 times. Because I was just when I seen it not opening, I pressed it quite a few times. So I think this is why I don't do broker recommendations. But if we're gonna close bullish here, this is. I'm not gonna tell you which broker, but you challenge and disputed. No, I got it on video, but it's fucking. Yo, they waited for the hourly close to turn it on. Like that's questionable shit, right? That's manipulation shit. Like that's highly questionable. There should be there should be no latency in these positions. There should be nothing like that. They literally like, right? Because you wait on the close, and they did it right before close. I'm afraid like I'll turn this shit off, and there'll be like 15 positions activated. That's some B-book bullshit. Wow. What the fuck was that? In all my years of trading, I've never seen some shit like that. I've seen bad shit in trading, but I've never seen like actual shit on the charts like that. I've had like big slippage before. I've lived through like massive slippage. But I've never had like positions not activate, and then like how long did we talk about it? For like 5 minutes? We spoke about it for like at least a few minutes before this shit just popped up. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, as soon as they opened up, I just clicked close, 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 close. I don't know what the fuck was going on. No, I mean the 4-hour flipped. I'm still expecting it to come down. 2-hour bearish. The 1-hour closed doji. That's the tough part, huh? The 1-hour broke the lows and then came back up to close doji. You might break the lows again, drive up. Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. It might have been an empty 5 update if it happened on multiple brokers. Is who's trading live accounts here? Did that happen to anyone? Is anybody's MT5 acting up? Whoever's on live accounts? Yeah, I don't know if it's broker related or MT5. Wow, well, that throws a fucking wrench into the stream. Kind of annoyed. Because how can I trust them on any more positions? Just refresh when you don't see trades execute. I shut it off. I shut off the MT5 a couple of times and restarted a few times, and every time I restarted it, I tried to take a position. Not open. What are you waiting for? I'm honestly, I'm kind of curious now. If I take a position, will it open? So I was looking to see if I can grab a position here, maybe on a 15 or a 30. Because we should come down still. I don't know. We'll see. Annoying. Yeah, open to 0.01. That's what I'll do. I'm gonna try a couple of positions and see what happens. Like 0.01s. Yeah, I'm gonna try that a couple of times right now. I'm gonna try some sells and buys, but I'm not gonna trade. I'm gonna just open up a few positions. Okay, so that opened. So I just tried, and that opened. Okay, yeah, 0.01. Now I buy, sell, everything opening. What the fuck was that? Alright, gang, I'm gonna call it a stream here. It's fucking whack. Yeah, don't worry. I think we'll be back tomorrow. Full force. I've never had that happen, never seen that happen. If you're in a trade, good luck if you're still in. If you're holding, if you're looking for the 4 hour, but also remember what I said, make that top wick. We could break the low here and then drive up. So if you see an indication of that on a smaller time frame, manage risk accordingly. Other than that, gang, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go have some good chamomile tea with honey. You guys should do the same, right? And be nice to people today. Like, I'm frustrated, but I'm gonna gonna be nice to everyone today, tomorrow. Just advice. Go leave the stream on a positive note, right? Be nice. D nice. Be nice. Alright, gang. Mods, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Chat, thank you for the vibes. Thank you for the support. Thank you for coming through, showing love, and showing up, dropping a like, subbing to the channel. Thank you for helping us grow this community. I'll be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern. And Zoom, obviously. Everyone in the Zoom chat, thank you for coming through. That's some shit with the broker. I'm gonna go smoke a J. Alright, yo. Love and wisdom to you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning on Donvo's stream and at 8 p.m. Eastern here on this stream. Alright? Alright, gang. Have a good night. Here's our track. And just like that, another Asian session is in the